try another time. And it's important, like I said, that you're always touching the dough, because even if you don't stretch it, you're gonna feel how the texture changes. And with experience, you're gonna be able to tell just by touch if you're in that spot. Okay, so we stretch it like this, and I think we're ready to go. Okay. Now, the next part of this is very, very simple. We're gonna fold the dough like so. First, we go like this. Then we're gonna fold 1/3 in, and then the other third. Then we turn it 90 degrees, and then again. And we're gonna do this 3 times. Now, once we have this, the resting period, the first one of 2, we have here a bowl that I'm just gonna put some oil in it. Then I'm gonna put the dough here, a little bit more oil, and then I'm gonna cover it with a plastic wrap. Now, at this stage, a lot of bread recipes ask you to leave it to rest for an hour or 2 hours at room temperature. But the weather and the temperature have a huge impact on the way the dough rises. So instead of keeping track of the time, keep track of the volume. The dough should rise by 2/3 seat size, and then you're ready for the next stage. Okay, so as you can see here, this is quite ready. What we're going to do is cut it in half and then shape 2 different loaves. Okay, so we're gonna fold them in again one more time. 1/3 and 1/3. And once we have it like this, it doesn't have to be exact. I'm just gonna cut it like this. For the first shape, we're going to do a ball, a round loaf. Okay? So, a little flour there. What you need to do first, it's create a rectangle, something like this. Make sure there's flour there. And then you're gonna fold like if you were making a paper airplane, and then just fold again. Push it with your fingers down like that. And once you have it like this, what you're gonna do is take the dough and then push it down like that, and then try to make like a round motion to create this ball. Okay, I'm gonna put some oil in there. I'm gonna take my bowl. I'm just gonna, and then for the second one, it's gonna be like an oval shape. Again, we're trying to make a rectangle. Okay. For this shape, what we're gonna do is we're gonna more or less keep it just how it is right now, and we're gonna also put some water, this spray just like this. Now again, we have to let it proof so it rises by at least 2/3. So usually what I do, because I have done this at home several times, now I know that in this stage it takes more or less 40 minutes for these loaves to be ready for the oven. So as soon as I have this done, I turn on the oven all the way up. That way, when this is ready, the oven is ready too. And for home ovens, what I recommend is that you just turn it all the way up. It should be at 250 degrees Celsius, but you know how ovens can be a little bit funky, so that's what I usually do. Okay, so this is it after 40 minutes. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna make some cuts to the bread. For the round one, it's just gonna be a square, and the cuts need to be done just fast and easy, okay? Don't think about it, just go like this. Boom, 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 boom. Okay? Now, that's the timer, 40 minutes. And now for this one, we're gonna make 3 cuts, like a baguette kind of cut. 3. Now they go into the oven. We're gonna put some more water here. The water is gonna help the crust to be really crunchy. Now it's gonna take 35 minutes in total to bake. So the first 25 minutes we're gonna bake it just as we put it in the oven. Alright, so after 25 minutes, this is how it looks like. It's starting to get that brown, tasty color. I'm gonna put a little bit more of water. And then back in for 10 more minutes. Okay, so the smell is wonderful. Now it has a really nice color and a rustic and homemade look, which is perfect. Now for the bread tasting extravaganza, what I have here is just a small picnic with what I think are the very few ingredients that you would need to better appreciate the flavor of this bread, if not just by itself. Here we have a little bit of tomato, a little bit of avocado, some drops of lime juice, now a little bit of salt, and then just a little bit of this cheese. It's called Chiapas cheese. If you can get it, you can just use feta cheese. It's not the same at all, but it's the best option that I can think of right now. It's a little bit similar. Okay, and now as my secret tester, Lulu here. Did you like it? Well, I think it's good. All it needs, it's a little bit more of TECATE. Okay, if you have any questions or any comments, let me know, and I hope you enjoyed it.